Hey y'all, my name's Jennifer with True to You Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's flow, we are going to be on our wrists a lot, working to strengthen them and stretch them. So let's go ahead and get started. We will start in child's pose. If you have blocks and you want to use them, feel free to grab those. Knees about as wide as your mat. Sink your bottom back towards your heels. Lower your chest down towards the floor, your forehead on your mat. You can just relax your arms in front of you for right now. Sinking your belly down. You can rock your hips side to side some so you have a little more room for your belly if you'd like. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale out your mouth. One more time like that. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale out your mouth. Release everything from your day. Begin to find your yogic breath. Seal your lips. Bring your inhales and exhales through your nose. With every inhale, think about your waistband expanding, filling up your lower belly, and then on into your lungs and your chest area, up into your collarbone. And with every exhale, release all of that air. Give a little squeeze at the bottom of your exhale. Staying in your child's pose, bend your elbows and clasp your hands together so they're kind of over your head, and then just roll your wrists out. You can make some figure eights, you can just circle them. Let's begin to warm them up. Just a little bit longer here. Release, inhale, shift your weight forward into tabletop. So your hands are underneath of your shoulders, your knees are underneath of your hips. If you want to use blocks here, feel free to grab them and place them underneath your hands. Belly up, pull it up towards your spine, gaze is down, and then just kind of shift your weight back and forth over your wrists. We're continuing to warm them up. Grip your mat with your fingers to strengthen everything as well. And shift side to side a little bit. And make some figure eights. Or some circles. Whatever feels good. Find stillness. Now flip your hands so then your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Belly's still up nice and tight. You can tuck your toes a little, and we're going to shift our weight back. This probably is not going to be a big movement for most of us, and that is fine. If you type a lot, this is a great little stretch to do, because typing Go ahead, now we're going to flip our hands so our fingertips are pointing towards our knee. You can tuck your toes and then just shift your weight back a little, stretching your back undersides of your forearms. This is great for anybody who types a lot because those muscles get really tight through there. And then you can gently shift a little bit side to side with your torso. Anytime you find a really sticky spot, sink into it. Forward back to table, flip your hands back to normal. This time though, we're going to tuck our hands so then more of the top of your hand is on your mat. Shift your weight back and just set into it. Let it stretch the top part of your forearm now. Keep breathing. Flip back into your normal tabletop. Inhale, drop that belly just forward for your cow pose. Exhale, round your back for your cat. Move through that a couple more times on your own. You can find organic movement for it as well. Shifting side to side, barrel rolls, whatever feels good to you today. Just continuing to warm up those wrists. Keep sinking those fingertips into your floor, gripping your mat. Find some stillness. Find some stillness. Extend your right leg behind you. Engage your glute and your hamstring. Inhale and bring your right leg up so it's parallel to your mat. Hold. If you're ready, you can bring your left hand forward for your bird dog pose. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. This time, whenever you exhale, bring your arm to a cactus, and your leg is basically a cactus out to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, do the cactus version now, like a little frog. Inhale, extend. Take your right leg, bend your knee, take your left hand and reach it back towards your right foot. For a tiger pose, gaze is down, belly is lifted. If you can't reach, that's fine. Inhale back to your bird dog. Exhale, knee to your mat. You can sit back some, roll out your wrists, and we'll do the other side. Left leg extends, engage those glutes, lift your left leg so it's parallel to the floor. When you're ready, you can bring your right hand in front of you for your bird dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, straight. Exhale, cactus your right arm. And then you can think of cactus or frogging your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. Now bend your left knee. Right hand reaches up and behind you towards your left foot, just yearning your way in that direction. If you can't grab it, no worries. Keep gripping your mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, back to table. And you can sit back a little, roll out your wrists. Inhale back to your tabletop. Take your right foot, kick it out towards the right edge of your mat, opening up so you're on your right hand. Left arm reaches up towards the sky for a side pose, like a side plank. Inhale, bring your left leg parallel to your mat again. Bend your left knee, left hand to your left knee, left foot, into another version of a tiger pose. Find your balance with your right hand by gripping your mat. Release, lower your left leg down towards your mat. Push up with your right hand so your body is lifted, torso is tall. Big inhale, exhale, left hand reaches towards your left leg, right hand reaches overhead. For a nice side body stretch, roll out your right wrist some. Inhale, back to a tall torso. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, your right hand, your left hand, and then rotate your hips back towards your table. And let's switch sides. So your left knee is underneath of your hip. Right leg extends back. Left foot kicks out as a kickstand towards your left. Begin to open up towards the right side of your mat. Right hand is tall. Left hand is helping you balance. Right leg lifts. Bend your right knee. Yearn towards that right foot. Opening up the front body. Release. Right leg to your mat. Push off with your left hand, lifting your torso up tall. Inhale, exhale, right hand towards your right leg. Left hand reaches overhead for a side stretch and roll out your wrist. Inhale, tall torso. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, flowing back around to your tabletop position. Bring your knees together, sink your bottom back towards your heels for thunderbolt pose. I'm going to start reaching your arms up overhead. Grip your right wrist with your left hand. Side body stretch. Really think about the resistance, like you're trying to pull your right arm and also drop your right shoulder. Your gaze can be down towards your mat if you'd like. Inhale through center. Now grab your left wrist with your right hand. Pull towards your right for that side body stretch. Inhale to center. Take your hands, we're going to bind them behind us. Right thumb is going to go on the top. Push your hands down towards your mat, popping your chest forward. Gaze where comfortable. I like where the wall and the ceiling meet. Release. Roll out your wrists and switch. So your left thumb is going to be on top. Wrists towards the floor. Straighten your arms. Pop open your chest. One more breath. Release. Roll out your wrists. Your hands are going to come to the mat behind you. First, we're going to start with your fingers pointing towards your toes. Pop your chest forward. You can kind of shift your torso side to side. Big inhale, exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. You're going to feel a stretch throughout your entire front body. On into your hips, your quads. It doesn't have to be a big lift. One more breath. Release your bottom down. Bring your torso back up so you're nice and tall. This time, let's put our hands on the mat, but our fingers are pointing away from our feet. So they're pointing towards the back of your mat. Open up your chest and then lift your hips up again. Deep breaths. And release. Back up sitting tall. Roll your wrists out. Let's bring our knees as wide as your mat. Toes are touching. And we're going to sink down for your child's pose again to close out practice today. Head down towards your mat. If you want to put a bolster underneath your chest or your head, feel free. Or something between your bottom and your feet. It's another option. And sink into your mat. Big inhale. Big exhale. Release everything. Another big inhale. Big exhale. And find your normal breath pattern. Begin to wiggle your fingers around, roll your wrists a little, and then walk your hands towards your knees, bringing your torso up tall, and find a comfortable seat for you. It could be easy seat, you can stay in your thunderbolt, whatever you like. And just massage your arms to your wrists, your hands. It's something great to do throughout the day as you're sitting at your desk. It's just to take a break. Rub it out a little bit. Give them a shake. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May you always stay true in your intentions, true to your heart's desire, and speak loving truth to those around you. Love ya.